Hello, good morning, students. Today I shall be taking up the subject of history, chapter 8, Industry and Trade. In this chapter, we are going to gather some information about industry and trade in India in the post independence period. After our country became independent, the Industrial Finance Corporation of India was established in the year 1948 with the purpose of making available long term loans to industrial projects. In the same way, Industrial Development Corporation was also established in the year 1954 in order to bring about greater development of the industrial sector. Many of the industries got developed in our country since then, and they are as follows: textile industry, silk industry, jute industry, hand sculpting, automobile industry, cement industry, leather industry, salt industry, bicycle industry, khadi and village industry, agriculture, policy of the central government, mineral wealth, forest resources, fisheries, tourism, import export of foreign trade, as well as internal trade. To begin with the first one, textile industry, this forms 14% of our total industrial production. It includes powerloom and handloom industries as well, which are mostly on labor intensive resources. According to the Textile Committee Act of the year 1963, a textile committee has been established which sets up quality standard for textiles manufactured for sale in the internal market as well as for export. Next industry is the silk industry. You must be familiar with this. It is done under the Ministry of Textiles. Research has been done regarding the species of silkworms and the mulberry trees, which is done in the Seri Biotic Research Laboratory at Bengaluru. This industry primarily exists in the states of Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, West Bengal, Jammu and Kashmir. In these times, it is spread in other states as well, which has predominantly tribal population. Following is the jute industry. India has gained the top rank for this production. It is a major exporter of jute products. Through this, we get cloth, sackcloth, and ropes from jute. Next is the hand sculpting. It is a labor-intensive craft, and sculptors got employment due to the capacity of the craft to absorb more craftsmen, having small investments, creating more profits, preference to export, and possibility of earning more foreign exchange. Many cities of market mechanisms by name of Delhi Haat, which enables the craftsmen from rural and urban areas to get a market price for their wares. We have the automobile industry consisting of the vehicles. We are major producers of vehicles, and our country exports nearly to 40 countries from our country, India. Automobile industry is also called the sunrise sector in India. The tractor industry is the largest and the biggest in the world for the growth that has extended to such a level from our country. 1/3 of the tractors manufactured worldwide are produced in our country, and these tractors are exported to other nations like Turkey, Malaysia, and several countries in Africa. We have the cement industry. The role of cement industry is very important for developing houses, to bring up buildings, to create infrastructures. This industry is one of the most technologically advanced type. Our country is currently at the most important, being the most important producer. We have leather industry. Of course, this is a very big industry in India, but primarily it does export of this leather to other nations. Salt, the most important ingredient. We have an industry of that ingredient. The salt topmost producer is India. Annual production of salt 200 lakh tons. and iodized salt is 60 lakh tons. The bicycle industry. India is a leading producer of bicycles in the world. Bicycles are made in the states of Punjab and Tamil Nadu. Main centers of bicycle manufacturing is in India, Ludhiana, and our country exports bicycles to other countries like Nigeria, Mexico, Kenya, Uganda, Brazil. In today's COVID times, there's a blessing in disguise. You can see many people using bicycles either for exercise or to get to their workplace. The khadi and village industry is the next one. These industries, commission was created to establish to give an impetus to industrialization even in rural areas. Main objective behind the establishment of this corporation was to develop traditional industries like handicrafts, cottage industries, and to encourage industries use of the material and courses available at the local level to help the villagers to be self-reliant and to have their own employment there. The next one we have is agriculture. Our country is agriculture based sort of life, and this is being practiced by using traditional modern methods. Many agricultural tasks are performed by using bullocks. That's always in the rural areas. Machines are being used in different tasks like plowing, sowing, harvesting, threshing, etc. So the major occupation, as I said, is agriculture in our country. There are other tasks also which are based on agriculture. Animal husbandry also comes along with this, which is practiced in villages. 70% of Indian society depends on these jobs related to agriculture and agricultural production. So in this industry, the participation of women is also equal to that of men. This agriculture is practiced in different seasons in our country. We have 3 main seasons and different kinds of crops are grown: cash crops, food crops, which includes jawar, wheat, rice, pulses, oil seeds. These are mainly produced, and along with this we have cotton, sugarcane, that is processed, and manufacturing of cloth as well as sugar is manufactured in the agricultural industries. Similarly, we have production of fruits and vegetables through this agriculture. In today's time, there is processing of these fruits and vegetables being done, which fulfills man's basic needs. It also helps in encouraging farmers. Loans are being given to them, and cooperative institutions are established. Study visit is being made through school field visits, agriculture outdoor trips. Farmers also get together and they have their panchayat samitis to bring about improvements in through the agricultural tools, their implements that they use, the seeds, the fertilizers that are supplied. These farmers are given training regarding how to test the soil, to have a nursery of fruit plants, pisciculture regarding fish development and poultry, etc. Guidance is also given to farmers by district level institutes. Financial help is given to build warehouses, that is storehouses for storing the farm produce. India is rapidly becoming very well placed in the present scenario in the food grain production and farming techniques and of modern techniques by drip irrigation method, organic farming. All these methods are being used in modern times. We have the policy of our central government coming by. In the fourth 5-year plan, focus was placed on paper industry, pharmaceutical industry, motor tractor industry, leather goods, textile industry, food processing industry, oil, color, sugar industries, etc. So according to the industrial licensing policy, which got established in 1970, all those factories requiring these investments of more than 5 crore rupees were to be included as heavy industries. Big industrial houses and foreign companies were allowed to invest in such heavy industries. Now, that was not reserved for the public sector. As a result, for this policy, by the end of 1972, 3,18,000 small industries were registered with the government registration officer. So I stop at this point and I carry on with the remaining part of the chapter in my next video. Thank you, girls.